My makeup is definitely coming off, but my brows staying intact. Hi guys, it's Christina Rodolfo, Senior Beauty Editor at Elle.com, and today, as you might notice, I have naked brows. So here's a new product we're testing out, Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. It's supposed to last up to 2 days, so I brought 2 colleagues along with me to test it out over the next 2 days.
You can actually use it from the applicator, but I think in order to get that precision, you need a few extra items. So I'm actually just pressing down with the applicator itself. It dries to a pretty matte finish, so you get that sort of powder finish like you would from a shadow. And I usually just kind of go above and below the eyebrow. Once you have the product on and set, you can sort of clean it up even a bit more. And the great thing is for the next 2 days, now you won't have to draw your brows on. You just can put the concealer under and just make your shape perfect. I'm gonna show you something a little bit more natural, and I'm gonna start just using the actual applicator. I'm gonna use 2 different colors, just if you want a little extra on the tail of the brow, a little extra oomph, a little extra perfection. Since Mia doesn't really do much with her brows, I'm gonna use the lightest color in blonde, and I'm gonna really keep the brows natural. You can actually brush the brows over like something like a scar or a bald spot on the eyebrows, and you can sort of position the hairs and they'll stay.
It's pretty amazing to see that Erin was able to create the big bold brow that I've always wanted, but now I have to see if I'm able to do it on my own. I was always kind of nervous about using gels because I feel like the consistency is not as easy to handle as a powder or a brow pencil, but this is actually really easy to work with.
She gave me a really helpful pro tip, and she said start where like the hair is the most sparse. Usually I start at the front, which is wrong. I need to be starting like in the middle where I lack the hair.
I really like this. I never thought I would be the kind of person that would care about my eyebrows. Like, it just makes you feel more polished.
I think hers is the MVP, but mine is definitely like the cool younger sister maybe that's a little bit more artsy.
Overall, I think I nailed it. Bold brows. This is exactly what I wanted. I'll be back to see how it lasted through day 2. So far, water hasn't touched the brows yet. These brows are still perfectly intact. Some product has come off, but it's not that much.
I woke up and I love them even more. They've kind of settled a bit and they look so much more natural and so much more like framing my face. Yesterday it was really more of an Instagram brow, which I like and looks great in pictures, but this is like good for every day. It's fine if you're not wearing any makeup like right now.
My scar eyebrow is actually holding up better than my non-scar eyebrow, which is weird because you can kind of see it, you know, starting to fray a tiny bit there, but I think it looks kind of cool, so I don't mind.
I'm running late, so it's pretty amazing I didn't have to worry about my brows and I could just run out, do my liner, lipstick, a little mascara, and go.
Also, they didn't come off when I was sleeping. Like I toss and turn. It's hot in New York City right now for some reason, and like they didn't sweat off. They weren't like climbing down my face. They were still here.
Generally, after washing my face and putting on moisturizer, the first thing I'll do is reach for the mascara, and this morning I kind of just skipped it altogether because I felt like my eyebrows were drawing the most attention to my eyes in the same way that mascara or eyeliner would, and honestly, it's more natural.
My makeup is definitely coming off, but my brows staying intact. I am thoroughly impressed with how well they've held up. They're definitely not as crazy, bold Instagram brows they were on the first day, but I liked the way they turned out on the 3rd day because it looks more like what I would have done myself. Everyone's saying that my brows look really, really great and that I've done something and they want to know what it is, and I just like tell them to wait and find out because I'm still testing it. But the fact that they were telling me that I look really good and that it fits my face really well, it makes me want to try it out again. I give this 5 stars. Because I love my brows and I've been staring at them all day and yesterday and the day before that. And I love the shape that they created and the color and the staying power. I think that this brow gel does exactly what it promises, and I am totally sold.
I really loved it. I think day 1 was too strong. Day 2 was perfect. Like would want my brows to look like that every single day. Day 3 is like natural, okay, need to reapply. I'm definitely gonna add it to my routine. So basically this is my plan. I'm gonna apply the product and the tattoo on Sundays, then rock it to work, then reapply for the weekend. So I have it on like a rotation and my brows look perfect all week, hopefully. Okay, the way that I'm talking, I should be like 5 out of 5, but I'm just gonna do 4 out of 5, just because the first day I was looking like a different person. Like, it was super harsh. I did love it, so it earns those 4 stars.
And this is still very natural, but I think it's just like a step up from what I was doing before, which was nothing. I mean, I think I'd rate it 5 out of 5. I have nothing to compare it to in the sense of I don't really do anything with my brows on a day-to-day basis, but I 100% would, rate this very highly. If it was really harsh, I wouldn't like it, but I think because it did blend very easily, definitely a fan.
I'm obsessed.